brief look at this point, but already
Alright.
fans were taken aback by the design of this character, which looked
On my
genuinely
laptop,
horrifying, with a
aka
mask designed by legendary
PC,
makeup artist Tom Savini, pulled straight from your nightmares.
computer, whatever.
There, the tension continued to build until
I
the July
finally
15th episode
put
of
my
Halloween.
Wi-Fi,
Fifth
watched
Hour
the
was celebrating a win.
I
The lights went out,
pee in.
and the Fiend broke out of the Firefly Funhouse for the first time.
I connect the internet.
As a
So
sickening shrieking sound was heard over the
y'all
loudspeakers.
want Buddha?
This was awesome. There's no other
You
way
want
to
a
describe
potent
it. It
Buddha?
was the coolest character
I'm be the
WWE
one.
fans had seen in years, and something completely
Hold on,
original.
let's see,
A testament to the mind of Bray Wyatt, who had successfully managed to resurrect himself and once again become the most talked about thing in the industry. After the initial attack on Balor, he continued to make surprise appearances, taking out legends like Jerry Lawler and Mick Foley in the weeks that followed. It wasn't until SummerSlam 2019, though, where The Fiend had his first official match, and on that night, anyone who had been worried that the character might not translate well bell to bell was proved wrong when he hit the ring to an amazing remixed version of his old theme, carrying a lantern made out of the decapitated head of his former self, and then proceeded to brutalize Finn so much that he had to retreat back to NXT afterwards. It was a perfect debut, one of the greatest ever, and the entrance alone should be replayed on best of shows for years. Finally, Bray Wyatt had reached his full potential and was set to take over WWE with his amazing new character he had created. Seeing how popular The Fiend was, Vince McMahon soon fast-tracked him to the main event picture, where he would take on Seth Rollins over the Universal title. However, many fans felt this new gimmick shouldn't have been anywhere near the title just yet. Sure, there was a time and place for that, but could have waited a while longer to build anticipation. Despite this, The Fiend ended up winning Raw's top prize from Rollins, and from there, he stalled, as the company struggled to incorporate such an out-there character into the world title picture. When he eventually lost the belt in controversial fashion to Bill Goldberg
okay,
in February of
want be a boo, y'all,
set to
a
alarm
Buddha?
bells ringing in the ears of many fans who had been through this before. Luckily, though, Bray was able to recover this time.
This shit well white. Night. We won't go D2 where you want. Okay.
Unique matches ever seen that night as they fought inside the Firefly Funhouse. It was less of a traditional bout, really, and more of a movie scene which saw Wyatt completely dissect Cena's character and end things by sending him packing from the company, never to return as of the time of this video's recording. The whole thing was a spectacle that's been compared to a David Lynch movie.
What
and really
doing?
showed what Bray could do when given the ball to
Well, I
run.
not want to go
From
in
there,
there.
he's used the limitations of 2020 to his full advantage, as he's unleashed The Fiend in a series of wild cinematic encounters against the likes of Braun Strowman and Randy Orton. Recently, he's even picked up
Want to be a Buddha, y'all?
form of Alexa Bliss, who appears to have been
Look.
brainwashed by him and now acts as his herald of sorts. As it stands, the last appearance from The Fiend came on December 20th at the Firefly Inferno match, where he was set alight by Orton and burned to a crisp in the middle of the ring. Following the match, he posted some cryptic messages on social media, suggesting he's about to metamorphose once more. And while he's away, Alexa Bliss continues to keep his flame alive, reminding audiences that he isn't dead yet, and that soon they'll have to let him in all over again. What shape this new incarnation takes remains to be seen, but if one thing is for sure, with the mind of Bray Wyatt involved in creating it, it'll be nothing less
Where
than
my
spectacular,
keyboard
and we can't wait to see it, because there are few better in the business today.
My
Well
fucking
guys, what did you
keyboard.
think of the video? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to
Hold on,
smash
hold
the
on.
like button, subscribe to the channel, as well as follow
I'm gonna go tab
WrestleWithMania on
mode, y'all.
Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
There we go. There right now. Keyboard not coming out. Chevy toy. There we go. Oh, wanna say Buddha.
American Freight, formerly Sears Outlet, now has
Yeah, it's
even
faded
more for
right
your
now.
home
Done
for
here.
less, which means deals on kitchen appliances, washers and dryers, dining room sets, sofas, sectionals, floor and table lamps, bedroom furniture, and mattresses too. Now you can furnish your entire home with a new American
If I
Freight.
hate this
Get
shit,
even
we
more
gonna
for
put
your
it
home.
hard
For
like
less,
fuck,
visit
man.
AmericanFreight.com for details.
Left the company in
Said Buddha,
1986 to
right?
go join WWE.
Oh shit.
His now former partner was able to find new associates in Eddie Gilbert and Rick
It said Buddha IP.
Steiner, becoming a UWF World
Or
Tag
it
Team
said
Champion
Buddha,
twice with the
Buddha
former
Free.
and once with the latter. By 1987, Sting was being pegged as the next breakout star of the company, largely due to his colorful look and popularity with children. He was even on the verge of winning the company's television championship. That was
Pick
until Jim
the
Crockett
best
Promotions
three.
bought UWF out on
The
April
three right
9th of
here.
that year and began
It's the
merging
best
new
one.
acquisition superstars into their own roster.
That's how I boot people
Still,
online.
it didn't matter much to the Stinger because Crockett and
Don't
his
get the
head
other
coach were
website,
the
you
same
fucking
star power as the
spam.
Nebraska
I tell
native,
God,
who
we
was
won't
on
pay
the path
money
of
this
looking
shit,
to face
bro.
NWA World Champion Ric Flair
You
at
paying
Clash
one
of the
shit
Champions
website,
on
yeah.
March 27th, 1988.
Pete, Bad Buddha.
Sting was able to take the Nature Boy to a 45-minute time limit draw, marking him
He said
as a
Bad
main
Buddha,
man in
right?
WCW from then on. Yet another major event happened
So,
in 1988.
he said
Crockett,
North
after
America,
financial
aka
problems of his
United
own,
States,
sold his company to Ted
America.
Turner, who then rechristened it as World Championship Wrestling.
It's a
Sting
Melco
celebrated this change in management
for
by
all
going the
y'all
distance
that
with the champion again on New
said
Year's Day
Elka,
1989, this
Elka.
time in an hour-long time
So
limit draw.
Ewan,
He
Worcester,
also pinned Mike Rotunda in March to win the
Emma.
NWA television title,
Yeah.
his first ever singles title
This,
success.
this the
Following
best
this, the youngster was
website
Flair
to
again after
boot
becoming
people
the number
online,
one
bro.
contender to his NWA World title.
Okay.
The build-up to this saw Sting briefly becoming a horseman himself,
Webster.
as well as at one point getting backup from RoboCop for some reason. It was unique to say the least, but when the
Well,
match
yeah,
happened on
man.
July 7th, 1990 at the Great American Bash, none of that mattered because the fan favorite was finally able to best the champion, winning the NWA World Heavyweight title for the first time. Now the man, Sting went on to defend his belt against the likes of Sid Vicious and the Black Scorpion, a mystery figure who was eventually revealed to just be the Nature Boy in a black mask and bodysuit.
This right
It
here,
wasn't a career highlight for
it
either
do.
man. By
Shit.
January 1991, things were changing again when WCW formally seceded from the National Wrestling Alliance and became an independent company. As a result of this, new champions had to be crowned, and in August of 1991, the Stinger was able to pin a young Steve Austin to become the WCW United States
this
Heavyweight
thought my
Champion
pad
for the
was
first
doing.
time. From there, he went on to feud with both Paul Heyman's Dangerous Alliance and WCW champion Lex Luger. The Luger feud ended in a match between the two at Super Brawl 2 on February 29, 1992, and saw the challenger win his first of 6 WCW World Heavyweight titles. Now the man again, Sting was on top of the world, but the problem with being the king is that there's always someone bigger and badder looking to come for your crown. Enter Big Van Vader, one of the toughest and most terrifying competitors in wrestling history. Vader had recently gone on a tear and
I said Webster, what the
company
fuck?
founder Antonio Inoki and won the IWGP Heavyweight title on 3 separate occasions. Yes, the Stinger would certainly have his work cut out for him with this one, and his opponent proved this when during a match on April 12, 1992, he splashed the champ, legitimately breaking 3 of his ribs and ruptured his spleen. Somehow Sting was able to recover quickly, but he fared no better in the rematch at July 12th's Great American Bash, when he lost the belt to the 6'5" monster. In true Rocky III fashion, though, he would not die. He continued to feud with the new WCW champion into 1993, as they traded the belt back and forth between each other in a series of bloody battles. By the end of the year, however, Vader was the man with the ultimate prize around his waist, Sting unable to take him down once and for all, no matter what he did. While it was a disappointing way to close 1993, 1994 would be more successful.
Come on.
Future Hall of Famer won the WCW
I'm coming back.
International World Heavyweight
I'm
title
coming
for
back.
a
Mail
rematch.
video again. I'm not show y'all my
As he
Pokemon.
battled the infamous Dungeon
My-
of Doom.
my
1995
Pokemon,
continued in much the same vein
my
as he defeated
Pokemon
wrestling's ultimate badass, Ming,
thing.
to win the WCW United
I
States
key on
Championship
private,
at that year's
so
Great American Bash. Then
yeah,
also took part
I
in the
already
first
key
ever
y'all
match
stuck private.
against Ric
You
Flair
don't
on
know
September 4th.
who you boot.
Despite all this, though, there was a new world on the horizon
No,
for
that the
WCW,
website, that
and
the
it was one
big
that would see
website.
dramatic change
Want
to the Nebraska territory.
see that website? It got laptop, computer, PC.
Growing his hair out longer and
He called Buddha, VIP Wester. So, yeah. I'll be back. These boy kept James. I'm gonna show y'all the steps how go to get on the bitch website. Go a Buddha website had with IPs, BFPN, Wi-Fi Waster, pull off IP, you know shit. You know what I'm saying? Big content, crazy man. Big content, crazy content, crazy man. Thank y'all let me do this, and I be y'all, and I do it today. Not be God, and I be do that today, man. Thank y'all, love y'all. Boy, a sub. I'm gonna be back a little later. Show y'all how to do it. That I'm gonna be my 9th video. So yeah. Stay 5 video, make 10 video today. So today is a special day. So anyway, yeah. Alright y'all. These boy Cape James, aka James South. Out. Peace.